Hello again. I did inadvertently mention at the close of the previous video that there would be one more Greco problem. Well, we have temporarily come to an end with his. He may well make a return one of these days, but for the moment we'll have to make do with the late Howard Staunton, author of the Chess Player's Handbook, Chess Player's Companion, London Tournament 1851, and some devilish bad games, as Paul Morphy put it, when he made some notes in London 1851 edition that he had. Do I agree with Morphy? Well, Morphy was the best. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But Staunton was a top-notch player, especially in 1843 when he did effectively win the unofficial World Chess Championship. But he was a fine analyst. He was one of the greatest analytical reasoners, I think you would have to say. And his Chess Player's Handbook, first edition from 1847, is a tour de force in analytical reasoning, and this is one of the problems that he inserts in that great work. It's compulsive reading, and I would recommend it if you can get your hands, especially on the original copy. It feels nice to hold it. Now, the problem here is white to play and draw, and he's going to achieve his objective either through perpetual check or a stalemate. So what does he do here? Now, if you notice, black, of course, has a considerable advantage in material, but as Staunton points out, and I've made this point many times on YouTube, it's not the amount of material, but it's the layout of the position that counts, and that's how Staunton puts it. So, what is the key move here? There's only one key move, incidentally. You have to give up something straight away. What is it? Well, it's this rook. You play it down here, and if you look at that position, black has no choice but to take that rook. He just can't do anything else. So he takes it. Now what does white have here? Well, he has this. He definitely has that. Now if black moves his king here, quite clearly white is going to do that. And then black has to go back, and we go back, and we have a perpetual check. No doubt whatsoever about that. So, in that position, which is after rook f8 check, rook takes f8, knight g6, instead of moving the king, you'd quite rightly say, well, why not take the knight? And then black has an even greater preponderance of material. Well, he does, yes. So what does white do here? Just note that in moving the knight, of course, he's opened the way to the white queen, and it's very difficult to see how white can save this game at this point. Well, he saves it like this. This is extraordinary play. He takes that, and of course black can't afford to go here. Why not? That's why not. Queen h7 checkmate. Just look at it. No problem. Of course, you would say, well, why doesn't he, with this queen, take off white's queen like that? Now, do you remember me saying at the initial stages of this video that white is going to secure a draw by perpetual check? Well, he had one there, black had gone along with him, but black insisted on taking the knight. So if you look at that position, that is stalemate. White cannot move any of his pawns. He has nothing on the queen side, and he cannot move his king anywhere. And that is stalemate. Under old rules, of course, prior to 1820 in England, that would be a win for white. But it's a draw in 1847, and it's a draw today, and that's quite right that it should be. I trust you enjoyed that one. It's an interesting problem, and it shows you that you can win against superior forces. It just depends on how the position is laid out. Always remember that, and goodbye for now.